At only 21 years of age, she has released her second book. Let's find out about it right now. It's Brittany Krystantos with us. And how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
2 books already at the age of 21. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now this one, let's talk about the first one though, because the first one was an Amazon bestseller and you were only 15 years of age.
I was 15, yes.
Amazing. It's called I'm Not Your Average Teen.
Yeah.
What was that book about?
That book was about me going through my struggles of depression and anxiety and taking my journals and the things that made me feel okay and turning it into a book to encourage other teenagers who may be going through mental illness. It was literally a 15-year-old girl writing a book about how she feels and putting it into a book. That's literally that book.
Did it feel pretty good to be on the Amazon best-selling book list?
It was very cool.
Yeah, it had to have been pretty cool. Now, 6 years later, you've got your second book. You've got it in your hand right there. It's called Beneath and Beyond. So this one is addressing mental health one more time.
It is.
Correct. So what's different this time around?
The thing that's different about this book is it's adapted from a workshop I teach the kids, and this book is more about how can I help other kids who are actually going through mental health? How can I teach them, educate them on mental health? How can I heal them or teach them strategies when they're going through anxiety? The other one was more about my story, so like expressing how I feel, but this is about how can I literally take something that they may be going through and help them go through it, teach them ways to reach out, things like that.
Is it something to be 21 years of age and know that you've already been on an Amazon bestsellers list and now you're helping teenagers? I mean, you must see yourself as a bit of a role model.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling, you know, when I have these kids look up to me and I have these kids in my lives and teaching them stuff. It's an amazing feeling. Okay. Yeah.
You do have quite a story. Now, you were muted for 7 years. Now, it was called Selective Mutism. I'm not very familiar what that means. So what exactly was that all about, that period in your life?
So the first 7 years of my life, I had this anxiety, this condition called Selective Mutism. And it's when I was selective of who I talked to. Like, I've talked to my parents, my family, but I wasn't very vocal. So going from that, being selective of who I spoke to, and going from who I am now, it's been a huge journey because here I was 7 years old and didn't speak, and then now I'm speaking at universities and I'm teaching lectures about this and helping kids. So it's been a really crazy journey.
Now, you found your voice, as you've mentioned throughout the course of this interview, to help others, basically. So would you say that that's one of the reasons why you broke out of that, even at that early age?
Yeah, I knew that there must be other people out there going through what I was going through, and I knew inside of my gut there was this feeling where I was like, I need help. I need other kids going through struggles to know that they're not alone and that this is something that they can heal too. And I knew if I didn't speak up and share my story, then what if there's another girl out there who's not talking at 7 years old, or what if there's another teenager out there that's not speaking right now or is scared of her own shadow? I wanted that person to know that I had the same story.
So through your workshops, have you spotted those type of people?
I've shared my stories in my workshops, and I really touched base on we're all the same. We're all going through something. So yeah.
Beneath and Beyond workshops. So maybe you can give us a little bit more detail on what happens at the workshops.
Yeah, so it's interactive workshops with students, high school and universities, and what I focus on is really helping them go through what they're going through. So I touch base on, like, Beneath and Beyond. It's about discovering your past trauma and your pain and your struggles, and really taking that section and healing yourself with it. And so that's what I touch base on interactively, like getting kids to write exercises, like what's your struggles, how are you feeling today, is there something you went through that is still in your mind that's bottled up inside, can you release it, like things like that, like helping people remember things that they don't want to talk about so that they can go and heal it. Okay,
so you're based out of Toronto, but your workshops have taken you different parts of Canada?
Yeah.
So people watching in Ottawa, they can go online, find you?
Yes, they can find me completely,
and be part of, bring your workshop to them.
That'd be awesome.
Do you have advice for somebody like right now who is viewing this program that's struggling with mental health?
Yeah, I mean, if you're struggling, if you're feeling something, do not be afraid to reach out for help. You know, you're not the only one going through this, and there's people that are willing to help you, and you're strong and brave to be feeling all this stuff. So just reach out and know that you're not alone.
But what is the best way to reach out if you're seeking help? I mean, where should you go?
If you're a teenager and you go to your teacher, go to your friends, go to therapy, go to get help, find a way that you can take this pain, this struggle, and express it, to release it. And then when you're going through that, you're able to, you know, help others maybe even.
Okay. Do we have to wait 6 years for another best-selling book?
No, no more 6 years.
But I mean, and I say that like, oh, you've only written 2 books, you're 21. Let's not wait any longer. But do you have plans for a third book?
Yes, I've actually been starting a third book right now. It's going to be more like a novel style, so a little bit different from what people are used to of me writing. But yes, I'm hoping to release it like the next year. So no more 6 years of waiting.
That's pretty exceptional. On your website, a testimonial said, Brittany has given me a roadmap and a chance to be myself, basically. So that's got to feel good when you read that.
It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling knowing that this has helped other people.
Well, congratulations on the second book. We look forward to seeing it rise on the Amazon charts and all across the world. Brittany, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your time. More daytime coming up in moments. Of course, you're watching Rogers TV.